We are going to make two versions of dumplings today.
Yeah. First of all, for 1 pound.
1 pound of ground beef.
Yes, 1 egg.
We're going to add 1 egg.
Yep.
Okay, to the meat mixture, she's going to add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce.
Okay.
1/2 tablespoon of oyster sauce. 1 tablespoon of olive oil.
Oh, how much?
1 teaspoon of minced ginger. And 1 teaspoon of minced garlic.
And
It's about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, that's about 1/2 cup of beef broth.
okay, make it.
Now we're going to mix it all up, just like you'd be making a meatloaf. Since we're making 2 different kinds, this first portion here, you're going to do the exact same thing in a separate bowl, and then we're going to mix 2 different types of vegetables. Okay, so now we're going to chop up some vegetables to add to the meat mixture. What we've got here is 2 yellow squash, 2 zucchini, and she's going to chop this up very fine. Yeah, so it looks like you kind of get it into like julienne style. And then from there,
Tradition style.
and then from there, chop it up into fine. Okay, so she finished up the squash, chopping it, and now she's got 12 green onions, and the same thing, chopped very fine. We're going to put it in a bowl, then we're going to now mix that in with the meat mixture. So she took 6 of the green onions, chopped, and put it in with the meat.
Yeah.
Now we're going to mix that up.
Then put this.
Okay, so here's your onion and squash all chopped up nice. And she ended up only using 1 of the yellow squash. They were pretty big squashes. So, okay, now she's got 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. I like sesame oil. It gives it a nice kind of a nutty taste. Oh, looks like she got 1.5 tablespoons of sesame oil.
Don't put the salt first. Just put there before we starting. We just put the salt in there.
Yeah, no, we don't put salt in this now because it would tend to draw all the water out of the vegetables.
Yeah.
It would make it very runny.
Yeah. Okay, that's all. Then we.
All right, we're going to sprinkle a little bit of flour, just so that the dumplings don't stick when you're making them. So here's what you want to get. Let's see if you see that in English there. Dumpling wrapper or dumpling skin.
Yeah.
If you go to an Asian market, you're going to have a freezer full of these things that all basically look the same, maybe the different sizes and that, but you're going to have dumpling wrapper, you're going to have spring roll wrapper, egg roll wrapper, wonton wrapper, so they're all a little bit different, so make sure you get the dumpling skin or dumpling wrapper. Add 1.5 teaspoons of salt.
together.
All right, so now we're going to mix these together. All right, so we're mixing this all up good.
Yeah, make this. Use your hand.
I'm assuming this is kind of like making Christmas cookies with fruit filling. You don't want to overfill, otherwise it leaks out.
Yeah.
Okay, here's our floured surface. Here's our dumpling skins. And she's also got a little bowl of water. And I think that's to seal it.
That's for this because that was dry. You have to put some water.
Yeah, to make it stick.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's easy.
so it's water around the edge. Put in about a half a tablespoon of meat mixture.
Then
Fold it in half.
make this.
Press it together. Fold in the edges and then squeeze together.
That's all.
And there you go. 2 down, 98 to go.
So I have to clean.
We'll do this one more time. Yeah, she wants to do this pretty fast before that water starts setting in from the vegetables and the salt. Okay. Yeah, so that real trick is in on each of the edges to push inward and then fold together. One more time.
First book.
There you have it. Examples of how they are supposed to look as opposed to how they are not supposed to look. It's hard, you can't lay them flat to do it. You have to hold them in your hand because you got to push those ends in and then squeeze it flat. So it's not an easy process.
First of all, you don't put too much in here because if too much it was not enough skin. Then put together. Then if you don't know, you just make this together. That was easy. Okay, I think that was easy. So don't let it come out. This is easy. Okay.
Okay, so we've got one layer here finished. And what Catherine does is she'll put the whole thing in the freezer like this. Just so they don't, stick together. And once they become frozen, then we'll put them in plastic bags.
Yes. And keep doing this.
One of these containers held about 68 wrappers. So the 1 pound of meat mixture is going to make about 75 dumplings. Okay, our dumplings are ready to eat. Okay, Catherine uses a dumpling sauce.
Yeah.
And she'll mix some little hot chili oil in there. Spice it up a little bit.
Dumpling. Very good. You want to try?
Yeah. I'll be brave.
It's not hot. It's not spicy. Very good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So there you have it. You've got dumplings with squash. Then the celery ones are exactly the same way. Instead of squash, you just put in chopped celery. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Ed Foodie right over there. Thank you for watching.